Welcome to the Nevis newscast for Tuesday, June 2nd, 2020. I'm Donis Wilkinson Keynes. Supervisor of Elections Elvin Bailey has congratulated the political party candidates who are offering themselves in the service of the people of St. Kitts and Nevis, one independent candidate and 22 others from 5 political parties, Concerned Citizens Movement CCM and the Nevis Reformation Party NRP Nevis, as well as People's Action Movement PAM, People's Labour Party PLP and the St. Kitts Nevis Labour Party in St. Kitts have been duly nominated to contest the Friday, June 5th, 2020 National Assembly elections.
Please note that the candidates are presented to you per constituency in alphabetical order of their surname. This is how they will appear on the ballot. We must ask that all, and especially the new voters, pay special attention to the instructions of the presiding officers in charge of the voting stations. Those instructions will include a reminder of the names of the candidates, the party they each represent, as well as their party symbols, and an instruction on how and where to make the mark of your choice, that is, an X with the pencil provided.
The Supervisor of Elections is encouraging all voters to exercise their franchise and to vote for the candidate of their choice.
There is a total of 48,036 persons who will have the opportunity to vote. 35,860 in St. Kitts and 12,176 in Nevis. This is 5,852 or 14% more persons than the 42,184 voters of 2015. As such, we have had to create an additional 8 polling stations for a total of 129 polling sites. The actual sites and the number of voters assigned to each polling or voting site will be published in the Gazette and in the newspapers.
The voters list for the election is drawn up of persons whose names were on the annual register published at the end of January 2020, in addition to those who were on the monthly revised list thereafter up to the March list. The Ministry of Education, Technical and Vocational Education and Training Tivat Enhancement Project is inviting bids for the construction of the technical wing of the Gingerland Secondary School. The government of St. Kitts and Nevis has received financing from the Caribbean Development Bank in an amount equivalent to $8 million towards the cost of the Tivat Enhancement Project. The project, which is being implemented by the government of St. Kitts and Nevis through its Ministry of Education, has contracted consultants who will assist the Tivat Project Coordinating Unit with delivering the project. The consultants have prepared designs and contract documentation and will assist in tender administration and evaluation and supervise project activities. The Ministry of Education now invites sealed bids from eligible bidders for the construction of the Advanced Vocational Education Center. The project comprises mainly building works for the proposed 2-story reinforced concrete building. The project's scope, including complementary civil infrastructure, encompasses earthworks and excavation, substructure including foundation and ground floor slab, superstructure including columns, beams, walls, and suspended floor slabs, roof accessories including drainage and ceiling, finishes including tiling, doors, windows, and ceilings, built-in furniture including worktops, cupboards, and shelving, services including electrical, plumbing, fire, and air conditioning, and external works including staircases, access ramps, walkways, drainage, and landscaping. For more information, send an email to tivatproject.skn@moeskn.org or call 467-1878 or 467-1106. The deadline for the submission of bids is July 14th, 2020. On Sunday, May 31st, St. Kitts and Nevis observed Centenarians Day 2020. The occasion was first held in the Federation in 2016, with the Governor-General proclaiming that this date should be set aside to celebrate residents who are 100 years and older. At that time, there were some 20 centenarians in the Federation. Currently, there are 5 centenarians, 3 on St. Kitts and 2 on Nevis.
Nevis in itself has produced many centenarians and, until October 2019, had the distinction of having the oldest living person in the Federation, Miss Cillian Martin Powell. She was 107 years. Sadly, Miss Powell has passed to the great beyond, but her legacy still prevails, much like all the other centenarians. Today, we proudly celebrate with our 2 surviving centenarians, Mrs. Mary Mem Brown, 103 years of River Path, and Eliza Jeffers Library, 100 years of Hamilton. Our centenarians have shown that they have the surviving mechanisms firmly in place, having lived through wars, the Great Depression, and now are living in the midst of the corona worldwide pandemic COVID-19. And let's not forget that they were pioneers for our independence. They have laid the solid foundation for this our island, and their collective contributions must be etched in the annals of our nation's history for posterity.
Deputy Director Joyce Moven, who delivered an address on behalf of the Ministry of Social Development, also acknowledged the financial and emotional support provided by family members and the extended community so that the Federation's centenarians can live out their golden years with dignity in their own natural environment.
While we continue to celebrate our national treasures, let us pause and pay tribute to the caregivers who daily care for their every need. Their selflessness and call to duty should forever be remembered for the excellent care given to our centenarians, who, without them, I am confident would not be looking so vibrant and healthy. As we gladly join with our counterparts in St. Kitts in celebrating our Federation centenarians, and more specifically those residing in Nevis, I want to extend best wishes to all and look forward to returning again next year to celebrate another Centenarians Day.
On Friday, May 29th, Moven, along with Deputy Governor General, Her Honor Hailita Liburd, and the Minister of Social Development, the Honorable Eric Evelyn, visited the 2 centenarians in Nevis, 103-year-old Mary Brown of River Path and 100-year-old Eliza Jeffers of Hamilton Estate, and presented the ladies with gifts. Still to come, NIA welcomes tributes for 50th anniversary of MV Christina disaster. The details after this break.
My name is Kervin Wallace. I'm a track and field coach and the PE teacher at the George Level Primary School, encouraging you to stay safe, protect yourself and others. Wash your hands often with clean running water and soap.
Stay updated by following the Health Promotion Unit on Facebook and Instagram, or contact us at 469-8010.
Welcome back. The Department of Education has begun its distribution of devices for students' remote learning. Principal Education Officer Zanella Claxton says the distribution is being done school by school.
Parents and guardians will be contacted by the Department of Education to schedule a collection appointment. Parents and guardians will collect devices at the specified appointment time and date. We're kindly asking that the parent or guardian bring a government-issued ID, photo ID, and that ID must be valid. We're also asking that these individuals arrive 15 minutes early for the appointment. Late or missed appointments must be rescheduled because we have to ensure that we are respecting all safety protocols, and we do not want to have any overpopulated spaces. We want to act in accordance with all regulations.
The devices are being given to students to facilitate their virtual learning on which the Federation is about to embark. Parents and guardians are required to sign a loan agreement as the devices are on loan to the students. Meantime, the Department of Education is making special provisions for students' use of educational institutions for overseas examination preparation.
And of course, this will be the CXC suite, CCSLC, CSEC, and CAPE. Although this provision will be made, I would like to take this opportunity to highlight that not all students will need to attend sessions. Only the students who have to complete an SBA, or if there are students who, or there are classes that did not get to finish particular topics or units or need to do further practice, will those students be asked to return to school. The spaces are being prepared, and of course there are several steps, which start with cleaning and then adhering to all of the social distancing protocols. At the end of the preparation phase, the spaces will need to be inspected by the compliance task force. Schools will communicate with parents and students who need to attend, providing a schedule and further information. Strict protocols will be adhered to prior and during and even after the students enter the campus. Parents and children will be alerted as to what these protocols are at a later date.
Principal Education Officer Zanella Claxton was at the time giving an update at the Nevis COVID-19 EOC briefing on Thursday, May 28th. The following is a notice from the Premier's Ministry regarding an appeal for tributes for the 50th anniversary of the MV Christina disaster. August 1st, 2020 will mark the 50th anniversary of the MV Christina disaster. For such a significant milestone, the Nevis Island Administration invites interested persons to submit brief tributes in honor of their loved ones lost in the tragedy. Limited typewritten tributes, accompanied by photos of loved ones, will be accepted. They should be emailed to premier@niagov.com. Video clips no longer than 1 minute are welcomed. These videos should also be emailed to premier@niagov.com. The deadline for the submission of tributes is June 26, 2020. The administration appreciates your sharing your memories as it commemorates this tragic event. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, thank you for viewing.